Alright, we're back. Welcome back. Thank you for the break time. And we finally head into Meridian. The game wanted us to come here 20 levels ago. Bone!
I'd have to ditch something.
We needed skin, right? Not bone? Or did we need the bone? Really, thank you, Sea Star Terry. Carry capacity. We needed skin, not bone. We did not need the raccoon bone. Same dilemma as before, though. We might need it for the 4th tier of the sling ammo upgrade. So we gotta drop something. I just wish we had more room. This is the one I want to upgrade. Not those others. What uses metal burn? Let's craft. If there's some ammo or something we can craft that uses metal burn. Firebomb, metal vessels. Been hoarding again. Sea Star, I've been doing so much better. The problem is we only have 100 slots. Just 100 slots, and that's after upgrading it 4 times. I don't have multiple stacks of things anymore, except for the stuff that we want lots of. Unlimited amounts of. I don't even know what to drop. Drop a little bit of metal burn, but it just seems silly. I'm dropping that. So I can grab... Oh, we already got the raccoon bone. It was something else. Okay, we'll keep the metal burn for now.
Can you take one more?
Not used to that yet. Oh, I think I could take a few more. I'm hoping to go another 3 hours today. We might have another break in an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe. Thank you, Simpika. Sure, we'll find merchants in here. Look at this place. That's huge. They have an aqueduct system or something. They've got water cascading down. Entropic, greetings, brother. Time to see what that's all about. Say hey, Jay. Whoops, we broke Meridian. Aloy's never seen a place like this in her life. Royal Maze Lands. Rats in the corn. Hey, are there rats in the corn? No. Yeah, she thought the little Nora village was huge. Day Tower was huge. Nope, nope, nope.
look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
We won't even talk to you then. Vidian Village. Village, yeah, right. We know those people, don't we? Did we meet Lauren before?
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Fine goods for a fair price.
I'm feeling my spirits sink just looking at those
Take a
dull
look at these
Nora
wares. Don't
clothes.
forget to stop out before you're on the road.
Won't find better wares.
Good prices, fair prices.
These aren't goods.
Fine
They're
goods.
necessities. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Those dyes? Clothing dyes?
Regret not
Doesn't really look
stopping
like
when you're in
food.
the thick of it.
Unless it's gelato.
Come take a look.
I've got all the
I'll
best
give you a
goods
good
here.
price.
Haven't seen you in a while.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
He wants you to dress up pretty.
Cars of people walk slow. They have places to be.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Keep the wheel turning all day. By the forge, I believe I've earned a drink or two.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Don't forget
Tinker
to stop
shop?
before you're on the road.
I'm not trading today.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Watch this guy. See if he tosses that part in the pile, too.
If we teach the Carja nothing else, steal the my soul. We'll teach him how to hold their liquor.
He set the lens down gently. That was exceptional. Exceptional
Don't forget to
details.
stock out before you're on the
He's
road.
stripping that watcher of its parts. He takes a piece of plating off, tosses it to the side, walks around to the other side, lifts the head, removes the lens. He's looking at it, and then he
Buy what you
carefully
need,
sets
leave
the
the
lens down.
Only the finest won't cost you a shard just to look.
We buy machine parts, specialty
Find
machine
better
parts.
wares.
And I can't help but draw a
Fine
contrast
goods for a
to the
fair
shuttles that
price.
would land at outposts in Andromeda. Those shuttles
Come,
that would
take a
come
look.
down, their door
I'll
would
give you a
slide
good
open
price.
and closed, and then they would just take off again.
Check out these wares.
As if they were loading and unloading goods, but no one was actually loading or
Like what I
unloading
have for
anything.
sale, I promise.
Hunter,
And
Delver,
here it goes
bring us
down
your
to the
metal.
detail. Oh, an armor plate. Toss that. Oh, a lens. Let's set that down delicately. Yeah, details matter. Details matter.
I've got all the best.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I
You
know
ain't
what she's
kidding.
not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap mall lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
These two guys are boring. You guys fight on your own time?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd
Why
throw
are we
it
listening to these two clowns?
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Jeez.
Enough!
Well,
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
it's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A Snapmaw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snapmaw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
What? Forget those guys. Yeah, I wish I could, Jake. How are you doing, man? Alright, we were sitting on all of those. That was just absurd. Why? Yeah, what was... It was silly. Really silly. 2 arguing metal buyers will pay a reward for rare machine parts. I might want to trade those machine parts for something else. I'm sure I want to give it to them at all.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
Jeez, they're just gonna piss and moan all day. Let's walk away from them.
Your counting, other than it takes too long.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
I've got all the best goods here.
Check out these wares.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Only the finest goods.
Buy what you
Buy
desire.
better wares.
It's huge.
Take a look at these wares.
This place is huge.
Don't pass up these goods. These aren't goods.
We haven't even gone into the city proper. I think we're gonna be here for a little while.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
You've
lost a dozen patrols beyond the...
About my next meal.
What, did I drive him off?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
Sounds like you hope the valuables survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Greetings.
Jake, you said it's the week you've been waiting for a long time. What have you been waiting for?
I heard the people of Sunfall are starving. Why doesn't King Avad attack now and finish them?
Yeah, nice. It's the week you graduate. Well, no wonder you're excited. Oh, goody. Ah, Jake, I bet you're super excited. What day is graduation? Is it at the end of the week?
As long as it doesn't get trampled by machines.
Find better wares.
It is Friday. Hey. Congratulations, Jake. You made it, dude. You made it.
Won't find better wares.
A woman is rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge. Hell, it's a new day.
See, I think that, did you hear that? It's a new day. A woman is rising in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge. Is that Three Dogs voice actor? Where is this marker leading us to? Doesn't seem to be taking us into the city proper. Hope we get to go in there.
Got no stomach to kill another Carja.
I wonder how many people live in a city that size? I probably shouldn't kill their geese and boar. Might not even be allowed to. I can pull my bow.
This sunshine always makes me feel like I can do anything.
It's funny how sunshine does that. Yep. That wrong. Where'd it go? No, she did not get rid of the emote, did she? She still had it yesterday. No, Chloe is gone. Chloe emote is gone. Why did she do that? She really removed the Chloe emote like the day after we got confirmation of Life is Strange 2. Ugh.
All the way from the Sacred Land.
Anyways, Sue voices Chloe as well. Thief emote. Where are we being taken? Oh, we're being taken on some weird roundabout path. We are trying to get into the city proper. They're just... What? Want us to come across a bridge, and... Is this really the only way to get up there? They want us to cross up here, or up here somewhere. Maybe we'll have to. Now it makes sense why we're being led away from the city. You can't just scale the walls. This isn't Zelda. Raccoon skin. That's what we needed. We're making room for it. Whatever I drop, I can pick up again. Still feels like a burn, though, that we can't hold more stuff in this category. We can hold tons more stuff in other categories, but this is the one. This is the only category we need more room in. Okay, well, we'll pick the turkey bones back up in a second. We just need to craft with the raccoon skin.
Got too much already.
Yeah. Ropecaster. Final upgrade. Good. And now we need rat bones. And come on. Pick that turkey bone back up. Rats. You rats. There is a rat. Not easy to melee a rat because she swings high. Yes, I can shoot it with an arrow. But I don't want to waste ammo on that. Come on, rat. There we go. That's the one. Rat bone. We just gotta make the room. No matter what we drop, we just need to pick one up again. Just need to pick it up after. Rat bone. Crafting, carry capacity, sling ammo. The final upgrade, all we need is ridgewood. We just need more wood. Can't believe I'm down to 50 wood. I want my stalker lens back. We really need a merchant.
Can't be too prepared.
Yeah, some sort of a stash would be nice. Bank, stash, whatnot.
Forget about traveling light.
It's not that we need the boar skin. I'm just getting tired of not being able to hold stuff. Oh, look, something I want to keep dropped. Oh, we don't have room for it. Let's... Yeah, Geralt had all those stashes magically linked across the world.
Stocking up.
We need a Lydia. I still remember the first time I accidentally killed Lydia. I was shocked. Totally shocked.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it?
It happened. I didn't even know it was a thing that could happen.
Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
Aloy doesn't know what to make of this. It's all so big.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all, Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Hurt his brother if he attacked Sunfall. He didn't have a problem killing his father.
They say it's for our safety, but that won't pay for lost customers.
I love this bit.
There are no shadows under the new...
You, we've got business. Okay. All right, what are we gonna sell? What are we gonna sell? We don't need 2 stacks of fire kiln. We'll be collecting more. Likewise, we don't need 2 stacks of freeze rime. We'll be collecting more. Shock wax. Don't need that 3rd stack. Eruption glaze. We're not even using it yet. Fast travel pack. Which merchant was it who had the fast travel pack? Forgot all about that. We were going to get the golden fast travel pack, and we needed... It might have been that raccoon skin I picked up. I'll check this vendor, see if it's there. But once we're done upgrading things, it should be safe, right? To sell raccoon bones and fox bones and turkey bones and boar bones and all that stuff. Golden, there it is. Golden fast travel pack. Hey, now we can sell our other fast travel packs, right? Don't need them anymore. It doesn't leave us with a lot of room. Arja silk's heavy. Little protection, but highly customizable. Charger heart needed for Blazon. Rattler. New sling. Very slow firing sling. Slow firing sling. Have different ammo types. The Shadow Blast sling is completely different from the other slings. It doesn't add a damage type, it replaces all 3. Instead of shock, frost, and fire, it has blast, blast, and blast. 3 different types of blast bombs. Better rope caster if we had a snap maw heart.
Just be patient, and everyone will get in. Eventually.
The street seems so full of smoke.
Terry, thank you for the host.
This isn't up to their
Just be patient, and everyone will get in.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
What's going on here? No one's in there.
Anthony, thank you. Blast sling is for pure damage.
That other Outlander I talked to.
You'll like that weapon sling. It's pure damage. I crave. Thank you both.
Me to his sister if I visited Meridian.
Did I have what I needed to buy it?
Captain of the Vanguard.
Did I have what I needed to buy it?
Every minute I'm stuck
I think
here
we needed
costs me
was it
good
a
charge.
snap maw heart? Double checking. Saying it's good. No, we did. We needed a Lancehorn heart and we've got it. Okay. Okay, let's get it. I have not bought a Rattler yet. Warbow. Oh, Warbow. We were going to get the Warbow too. Finally, we can get corruption. Start making corruption arrows. We need that Warbow. We'll see about modding them. At some point. I don't want to stop him. Mod them now. We finally got to Meridian. I want to go in and see what's going on here. We could have come here 20 levels ago. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I appreciate it. It is a blind playthrough, so if, if you have tips to offer, if you could ask first, that'd be great. But no, that's good. I was walking away from it. If you and iCrave hadn't said anything, I probably would have just walked away from it without thinking enough about it. Like you said, it's pure damage. We could really use something like that, especially when we've got groups.
Good luck getting through, Outlander. The city's locked down on account of the murder.
City's locked down on account of a murder.
King of Vod is weak. He speaks of peace. He's just afraid to attack.
Good luck, Sea Star. Sleep well. Trying to get some sleep. Good luck resetting your clock. Sweet dreams.
He doesn't look happy.
Closer, Outlander, and no sudden move.
Stop right there.
Right there.
In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Every once in a while.
Then stop feeling sorry for yourself and live up to her example.
So much for a shoulder to cry on.
Everybody loses people they care about. Tears don't change that.
Don't worry. Any tears I had just froze up.
Well, what do you know? I crave. That's what I went with.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Okay.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Kithri, you sound bummed. You lost your Wonderlock.
So many people here all talking
Pokemon
at
Sun.
once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lay siege to the Citadel? Does he lack the stomach for justice? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Wine tastes better when you know you've earned your cup. That's a lesson some Carja could stand to learn.
What's this merchant? Do they all have a star?
This place.
No, this is a special one. This guy just sells treasure boxes. Trades for. This guy just trades.
Smells like
Hey,
nothing I've
Matthew.
smelled before.
What's up?
Is that some kind of spice?
It's not what I imagined. Boy, it's decent work.
And FHJPHA, did you ever let us know what can we call you? Because I don't know how to pronounce that. You're saying don't tell them about you. I don't know if you're talking about an upcoming conversation, but yeah, just have to let things play out.
Okay,
See
how
what
are we gonna get
happens.
in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Call you F. I can do that. It's a nice place.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
still burning. There's such great detail. Everywhere. That crate glowing? Oh. Sort of is. See, it's sparkling, right? You see all the purple? But I can't seem to do anything with it. Yeah, that tends to happen, Matthew. Getting caught up in The Witcher. Forgetting about the story. Just doing all the things in all the places. Taylor's mistake. Push it off. It occurred to me it was up there and it could get pushed. But it didn't seem to happen. Maybe I didn't try enough stuff. What are you doing, Taylor's? Taylor's mistake. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a prompt or anything, so maybe we'll just need to wait until it's something we can actually do something about. There's no prompt. I'm not getting any hitboxes. I can't just butt up against it. Push, push, push. We'll come back to it. Don't worry about it. If you know what needs to happen there, don't worry about it for now. I'll either figure it out or I won't.
See what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get?
Maybe that's how we'll break this.
Question
We need to
is,
uncover
how
it,
do we get through it?
then we'll be able to push it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
No, I hadn't rolled back the rug. It's order of operations. See, now it all clicks. Now it all clicks.
Call it a day.
It'll let us push it now, won't it? We would have figured that out naturally.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
Yeah, good luck.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
What are you gonna do? Thank you, though, Taylors. Secret workshop. The map.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
That's why Olin turned traitor.
Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Olin's journal.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
You talking about her headpiece? Well, maybe we should set that. I think we can hide the headpieces, and I'm not. Only a couple of them I like. The simple ones. The simple ones. I like the simple ones. But all the animal skulls and reflector pieces and... yeah.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Smoke weed every day.
Yo, Chronic. Jay and Starship. Hello. So this might be the don't tell them about you that you were talking about before, but gonna do it anyways.
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Chronic, at least you're holding together. The woodwork Meridian is really nice. Bunch of traders here. There should be one who trades. I don't know how it works. I'll see if I can find them. Find them wherever they are, but we've got sets of collectibles that are supposed to be tradable. Full sets, anyways. We've got a couple full sets. 2 Banuk figures for a set. Got a set of metal flowers.
You with the second sight, I need your help. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Well, here's where everybody wants help.
Why would someone steal the sword?
How do they
It's
know about
priceless.
the second sight?
Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation.
I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Your favorite locale in the game? Chronic? Being my first time here, it's still it's still just a blur. It's big. There's a lot of people. Everybody wants help. Bit of power. A bit of power.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
Well, this is the guy who trades
You're
for
an
sets.
outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
Nope.
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
We don't have full
Yes,
sets
yes.
of
Trade
vessels
quickly.
yet.
I have work to do.
So I guess there's going to be a different trader for each of them. Oh, he's got more maps. Same maps. No, these are the same maps. We're missing 1 for that set, 1 for that set, and all for that set. Probably, Matthew. That's probably correct. If you don't have a 4K display, then the only thing you're really going to get out of the Pro is slightly better frame rate in some games. A little bit.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins.
Oh, we do.
Rugged?
Oh,
well traveled?
we do.
Yes. I would like to talk to you.
So, other merchants with that star symbol. I want to find the one who trades for Banuk figures. Already spoke to this guy. He's trading for other stuff. We're going to be here at Meridian for a little while. I don't want to rush through. And it's huge.
South of here, pray to the sun you never run into the Thunderjaw called Red Maw.
Curious things. Trade that guy your glass stones.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Which one? The one I was talking to a couple merchants ago?
But I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them. You ready? Let's trade then.
Let's trade. Kantara's reward box.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
So it won't show any different here. After we've traded them in, I didn't think it was going to strip them off the list, but I wasn't sure what it was going to do. And Kantara's reward box one has more boxes inside of it. Really? Boxes inside of boxes? Shards. Corruption weave, resist fire, nice shock coil. Decent shock coil. Melee resist.
I'll take that.
Alright, I'll go talk to that other guy again. That he'll buy my glass. He'll trade for my glass.
Watch out for the Oseram.
Boxception. So, just buying more loot boxes? Better. Metal shards, no, we don't want to pay. Saying I could slag shine glass. Should I buy 25 loot boxes? Does that make any sense? Should I really do that? Or you can just sell them. Seems padded with steps. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just sell them. Just sell that stuff.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
Wait, haven't we?
You mean these?
Very well then.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Done quite a bit of that.
Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Oh. Underjob? Is that what that is? Hanging upside down or laying on its back?
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
So we don't have enough marks to turn in yet.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next.
I'm digging the band. Bylaws of the Lodge. How long is this? Legalese. You want to hear it? Section 1, Preamble, 1.1. Hunt is the noblest pursuit in the Sundom, save those of the Sun King and his Sun Priests. The hunt is strength. The hunt is honor. The hunt protects. The hunt preserves. Anthony, at first, I was frustrated with the concept because it seemed to be a whole bunch of stuff at once when we were in the middle of other things, but going back to do the trials, kind of liked them. I know that I too have gotten really frustrated with them, but I still liked them. It's good practice, and it's good resource collection when you fail. Hey again, Legend. Good to see you again. 1.2, what is the hunt but competition? What is competition without rank, honor, and victor? 1.3, the Lodge lends law and lore to the hunt so all will know who has prevailed. Thus, the Lodge is not just its members and not just its house in Meridian, it is the spirit of the hunt, a code to be honored, an ideal to be lived. Only those of the noblest blood can embody the noblest ideals. As such, only Karja mates, Karja males of pure blood, may honor the Lodge and tread in its house. By order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 5 of Section 1 is hereby rescinded. 1.6 rescinds 1.5. Membership. No hunter shall gain admittance to the lodge without 3 half-sons, one with honor at any hunting ground. There are 2 classes of member, Hawk being senior, Thrush being junior. The rank of Thrush can only be gained through the sponsorship of a Hawk. Each Hawk may sponsor only 1 Thrush. There can be only 7 Hawks. A Thrush can only become a Hawk through the death of his sponsor. The Hawk who hunts the greatest prey shall become a Sun Hawk and lead the lodge. In the event the quality of prey is in dispute, the Hawk who hunted first shall remain first as Sun Hawk. Only Carja males of pure blood may become Thrush, Hawk, or Sun Hawk, but by order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of the Carja, Bylaw 7 of Section 2 is hereby rescinded. Proof of the hunt. The greatest hunts often bear no witness. Therefore, a trophy must be kept. Trophy may be submitted to the Sun Hawk as proof of a victorious hunt. Trophy must be intact, undamaged, and from a recent hunt. The Sun Hawk shall have final authority in any dispute over a trophy's worth. Only Carja males of pure blood may submit a trophy to the Sun Hawk, and that was rescinded. Section 4. A hunt for its own sake is noble. A hunt in the service of others is blessed by the sun. When called upon, Hawks and Thrushes may undertake any reasonable hunt asked of them, if it serves to protect the citizens of the Sundom. The Sun Hawk has sole authority to negotiate any fees or bounties associated with any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom. Any profit from any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom shall be shared by all 7 Hawks administered by the Sun Hawk. And once again, only Carja males of pure blood. Rescinded. Hunting grounds. For the purposes of training and recruiting the best and greatest hunters, the Lodge shall provide and maintain hunting grounds. Each hunting ground shall test a different range of skills through 3 trials crafted by its keeper in consultation with the Sun Hawk. There shall be 3 rewards for each trial. Boy, this just get... You know what? We don't need to finish this, do we? The lore in this game has been great, but the rules of the Lodge... doesn't get much drier than that. You read through 80% of it and then realize... I've never fallen asleep during a stream, but it was about to happen. Please, no more laws. Record of Redmaw. Redmaw is a snap maw, right? Can you not play this?
Serve and they live.
Oh,
Disobey,
this was Olin.
and I will
Message for
open
Olin.
their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
Praise in the sun? That doesn't sound so bad. Roll of parchment. Record of Redmaw. By inquiring, Jen Dinneman, historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge. Well known that facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Redmaw, that most terrible of Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As of this writing, the terror of the South still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived. Though never proven, this is widely thought to be Red Maw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south, 3 blasted, 1 stomped. Never proven, but thought to be Red Maw's work. In the early summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine, and the one which gave it a name. In the late summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 8 set off from Meridian to track Red Maw. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag, 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. In the autumn of the 18th year of his reign, the Sun King Jiran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Red Maw. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the deaths of the others, 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice, 1 gutted by a sawtooth, the other skewered by kestrels. After this setback, members of the lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks even considered it. Aspirants to the lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. In the summer of the 19th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, the destruction of a caravan south of the Spur Flints, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated, reignited interest in Red Maw. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine with only 3 survivors. 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 liquefied. In the early spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the Rain Gathers to the Alight were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived. 1 blasted, 1 stomped, 10 crushed when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. The late spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Red Maw. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. Understandably, this ended pursuit of Red Maw for some time. In the summer of the first year of the reign of the Sun King Avad, a group of 6 Asuram traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge were subsequently commissioned. Autumn, 7 men. 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear. 1 survivor. Winter, 9 men. 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, and 2 survivors. Spring, 11 men. 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Red Maw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Alana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Alana testified that as Redmaw lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its hide. Olin's journal. We haven't actually read Olin's journal. We picked it up. We got credit for it. We talked about it a little bit with Aaron, but we didn't actually read it. More story time? Yes. Yes. 4th day. I'm a traitor now and see no way out. I start at the beginning, how they turned me. Perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there is no escape. What good can writing it do? 10th day. You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you. Lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts. Tear the leaves, send the pages to show I'm thinking of you. But I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day, the same dream. Your hair in the forge light, our son's weight on my shoulders. All of us free. Turn to me and whisper, it is a dream. I answer, yes, I know. And then wake, alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives, if treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth, and time has run low. Scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. The weapons they want must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? 38th day. I drink with Erend and Ursa. But not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself. Must be. 54th day. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it, but their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at Day Tower. Now I am called to a dig in the rock wreath. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. How I hope to see you both. Just a wee bit better than the rules and regulations downstairs. Where are we supposed to talk with it? I think that's who we're supposed to speak with up here. I really enjoy the text in this game. Most of them.
Excuse us. The Machine Rider graces us with her presence.
Machine Rider?
You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the Savage Lands.
The Sacred Land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
Actually, yes.
But that is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
We just read Talana was in the Red Maw tale. Was Talana in here? Right. Or was that the other one? No, Talana was in Olin's journal. I know we just read the name. Where, was it in Red Maw? Talana was in Red Maw. There, yeah. Last known sighting. The thrush, Talana, who saw their mentor, Arcus, their spear embedded in its hide. Okay. Here is Talana. Down there. One of those two. There's reading involved in this game? I know, right? Who reads anymore? Definitely optional. Sort of. Oh, that's Tufana, not Talana. Totally different.
I'd asked Talana to sponsor me, but her sponsor just died. Can't imagine what she must be going through.
Fair. Talana. Over by Idaba.
The Captain Ursa fought for us. That's why the damn shadow.
It'd be way better if it was all cassette tapes. Ah. The good stuff I quite enjoy reading. When I'm halfway through a rule book and I realize I'm just reading legalese, less so.
You're Talana? SC said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge?
So
far it's been all
Aloy.
talk.
Shh.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
What's
He's
his
the Sunhawk
problem?
of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. And that's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes the Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Gee. There.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all of best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Okay. Demand and supply. Those are those clowns over there. The ones who were bickering over which parts they wanted us to turn in. Tyler, I have had that thought many times during this game. It comes down to the details. Weapons of the Lodge. Yeah, we've only been to 2 hunting grounds, but at this point we've cleaned them both with blazing suns. Robbing the rich. Radaman's family estate. All those tutorials open up when I bought stuff, huh? Shadow Blast Sling and the Warbow. They are new ones. So Erend wants us to meet him in Red Ridge Pass. But, let's see what's where. Come on, map. Fill in. Come on, map. This happens every once in a while. The map takes a while to pop up. Excavation site, north. Not far from the Field of the Fallen. Also close to another hunting ground. Gather a Stalker trophy. Why does that have a specific spot on the map? Sawtooth trophies. They're just dropping them on sites where those things appear. Turn to the traders. Okay, yeah, I guess I walked away from them. We're gonna be here for a little while. I'd like to go another hour and a half or so today. We might spend most of that time in Meridian. We're not even close to being clear of it. Let's go investigate the house while we're up here. We'll be back to the lodge. Got one more quest marker somewhere up here.
This mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen Ford.
What do they do with this place?
I don't care if you think it's superstition. Redmaw has crushed all who hunted it. That's
Sun Faith, Book of Sacred Glyphs, etched on thin sheets of golden-hued metal. The 7 Articles of the Sun Faith. Over all the world rises and sets the great sun, as is plainly seen. To all plants, animals, machines, and men it gives life, as is plainly seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Carja, as guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly and without question. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Araman the founder, is the speaker for the sun. To him the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer our bared skin to it so it might burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal. We wear its heat for a time. As our skin bears its flesh, its bronzed armor, we are made strong. In the cracking and peeling away of our old selves, we are made new. In the sun's light, we shall speak only in truth, we shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune, we shall endure. In the coldness of the moon, we accept there will be stillness and death and endings until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are two halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of things. As a twilight time came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in great and terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Carja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founding. A Sun King born of the Radiant Line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. Clearly the Carja are the children of the sun, and preeminent in its gaze, but so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker for the sun's duty to interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined, it is the duty of the Carja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. Hey, Sebor.
Spread far across the sun.
It's that season, huh? A lot of people graduating. Why, I'm excited for you. Waiting for your last grade to come through. Do you know how it's gonna turn out?
You're Nora.
I am Nora.
I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
Oh, no. I know about the Red Raids, but the Carja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffered no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Well, it's gotta be soon then. Said word shouldn't be long.
Keep walking.
Guys walking towards this gate, but open? Oh, it's an elevator.
By the sun, I'm hoping for a better day tomorrow.
You saw that from down below. Or maybe it's water being lifted. Something. Oh, use elevator. There's a prompt there. Somewhere in here there's a prompt. Use elevator. I saw it briefly. There we go. Oh, I see. Call the elevator. Although, we're not really done up at the top of the city.
Heat doesn't let up. Well, neither do I.
That's pretty cool. We're gonna have to come back up, but let's, I don't know, we're here. Let's ride it down, we can ride it back up. Spin for life. I didn't know what I was walking up to. When I got close, it looked like an elevator. Then sure enough, That's kind of awesome. Played through it twice and can still discover new things. Game is dense. It's chock full.
Take a look at these wares.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. Bring us your medal.
Alright, so what am I actually turning into these
What kind
clowns?
of brutes are you trying to attract?
These aren't goods.
And both your parts. So we don't need them for
I
anything
brought
else.
you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
For both, cough it up.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay?
Oh, just stop.
The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the
regret
beginning
not
this
stopping
wouldn't
when
be
you're
a
in the thick of it.
scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands
Somebody needs to
dirty.
tell those two to sit and spin.
Wipe machine oil on my silks.
Rawr. Right. Well, hardly good pay for that.
Silk apron to the metal markets.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good...
Buy what you...
One problem with crowded cities, in any game where there's a lot of dialogue, spoken dialogue, it all just overlaps. You got these people talking and then more and more and more and... Too much. Everybody be quiet. I probably should have investigated the crime scene while we were up top, but... the elevator ride was fun. Take it back up.
There's a guard under the last pier.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
To the steward. You near the house? Oh, there, yeah. That one. There's at least one merchant. Eclectic Collectibles. I still have not found the merchant for the metal flowers. Know which one that is? Eclectic Collectibles. Let's check them all. It's not the vessel collectible. Not the mystery boxes. Maybe it's one of these two.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
I think we were over here, though.
These aren't goods. They're necessities. I've got all the best goods here. Just to look.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling
arrow
colors of
to the knee.
wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower.
Woohoo!
It's made of metal, like a machine.
Yeah.
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
No haggling, just pay. Sell some junk while I'm here. Just wish I knew what I was gonna need.
Till we meet again, my noble Nori. Let's have a chat. No.
No. Okay. Get the mute. 37% damage coil. Sweet. And 1,000 shards. And some mods. Why are the mod boxes empty? Why are the mod boxes empty? I'm not sure where I want to put that damage mod. Shouldn't just sit on it for a long time. I should put it somewhere, but I'm not sure where I want to put it. My brain is mush from all these NPCs and reading and